Are you feeling overwhelmed, overworked, and underpaid? Hi, my name is Lisa Larter. Welcome to this week's edition of Shop Talk. Overwhelmed, overworked, and underpaid? Those are like badges of honor for all entrepreneurs because most entrepreneurs work way too hard and don't pay themselves fast enough. So what should you do about that? Well, my advice to you is when you start a business, you need to determine what type of resources you really need to invest in a business. I hear from people all the time that they don't have money to hire a coach, and they don't have money to hire a graphic designer, and they don't have money to hire an assistant. Well, it takes money to build a business. So before you go into business, it's a good idea to have some type of a forecast or a plan around who's going to do what to grow the business. If you're doing all the behind the scenes operational work, who's doing the sales and marketing? Somebody's got to sell or you don't have a business, because until somebody buys, there is no business. So the question becomes, how much money do you have to invest in the business? What are the things that you're really good at and therefore you should do? And what are the things that you should hire out? One of the most cost-effective things that you can do in the beginning is hire a virtual assistant. The reason that I'm a fan of virtual assistants is typically they're highly skilled in a multitude of areas. When you hire a virtual assistant, typically you can hire them for a project, for a couple hours a week, or as many hours a week as you want. You can hire them to do something as simple as send out your newsletter each week, post your blog, or even maintain your social media. So figure out what things you're doing that are really sucking your energy. What are the things that are overwhelming you, and what could you hand off to somebody else at a reasonable rate of pay? Now remember, there's a lot of marketers out here telling people, raise your fees, raise your fees, raise your fees. The next thing you know, a virtual assistant's gonna cost $150,000 a year to hire. That doesn't make sense. You want to find somebody who can support you at a reasonable amount of pay, and as your business scales, so does the amount of money you give them as a support resource. It's really important though, when you start investing in resources in your business, that you've got your eye on the bottom line and that you're investing in resources that are going to help you generate revenue. Because if you don't have any revenue coming in and all you've got is money going out, pretty soon you're going to hate and resent your business. So what do you think? I'd love it if you would jump on over to lisalarter.com and leave me a comment. Who was the first person you hired in your business? Did you get what you needed from that investment, or did you get overcharged and in over your head? I'd love to hear the stories about the choices you made when you first started your business and the advice that you would give someone else starting off today. Thanks for watching this edition of Shop Talk, and I'll see you again next time.